So, woke up in my hammock this morning, kind of in the woods. There's a barbed wire fence there. But, nice little breeze. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a better day than yesterday, I know that much. Because yesterday I almost went to jail. So I come back to Muncie primarily for supporting my mother. Losing my grandma has hit her so hard because the last 3 months my mom was with her every day, you know. I can't necessarily go to my mom's house and hang out and visit and stuff for reasons that are, you know, irrelevant, but I can be there for her, you know, in other locations or on the phone or whatever, but so I get to the funeral and it hits me. You know, my grandma's gone, and it's so sad, man. Because she was such a good person. She had no enemies. She was beautiful. She was kind. She cared about everyone. She always tried to make sure you were taken care of, you know. But, there was a blanket folded up on the thing there, and I just took it, you know, thinking it was hers, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, my grandpa's brother had it custom made for him, and had I known that, of course I would not have touched it. But I wasn't necessarily in the, you know, best of headspaces yesterday. Which that's another thing. If you got a problem with how I handle those situations, meaning seeing every member of my family all at the same time, that shit's traumatic. That shit is terrifying. I can't be the only person that feels like that. Especially people I haven't seen in decades, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm prescribed the medication I am. So I take what I need to take in order for the anxiety to leave and be comfortable enough to handle the situation I'm there to handle. If you don't like that, that's on you. I wasn't drooling, falling down, you know, none of that shit, but how dare you, you know, judge me. And that's the thing about addiction and recovery is you can look at an addict and say, oh my gosh, you know, they do so much drugs, or, you know, look what they've done to their family by being an addict or whatever. Do you ever stop and think why they use? Because I guarantee you they don't use for the intent to harm others. I can't speak for everyone. I don't use for the intent to cause pain and to harm others, especially my family. I started using because I was in a lot of pain, emotional pain, my soul hurt, and I found out that I can take this thing and it'll skew reality just enough where I can get through the day. Now, of course, I've switched to other substances. I've done way too much before. Yes, overdose, all that. Not things I'm proud of, but don't fucking look at where I'm at if you're not going to look at where I've been. That's ignorance, you know. So, not my problem. But anyways, Elm Ridge Cemetery, fuck you. Filing theft charges on me for taking something to remember my grandmother by. Are you serious? It's not like no one can get a hold of me. I guess you showed the surveillance video to whoever, but I mean, yeah, my phone was broke yesterday. The screen shattered. I could not answer the phone, so I had to get a new one. It took me a minute to come up with the money. But that's a little fucking extreme, I think. I mean, everyone that knows me knows that, I hope, knows that I don't have hate in my heart, you know? I mean, I love my family. I don't like you all. But I've got love for you. I mean, this is how it is, but fortunately, my grandpa got the blanket back. I'm sorry, Joe. Sorry doesn't even begin to touch it. You know, there's. I wish there was another word, but you know, I'm humiliated. I'm embarrassed. I'm disappointed. But I can't fucking dwell on that, and I can't think about who's saying what. You know, Chad had this master plan to sneak into the funeral and steal this book. No. So, that's your problem. I can't think about that, because if I do, I'll go down this dark spiral. I'll sink into a depression. I'll not shower for 12 days. I won't eat. You know what I'm saying? So, I made a mistake. Learn from it and move on. I mean, that's what I was taught to do. So, I'm just glad that he got the blanket back and that he told him not to press charges on me. Felony theft. Can you imagine getting booked in for that? You stole what? From where? You know what I'm saying? Today I'm thinking a little better. My head's a little clearer. I realize the impact that had on people, and you know, all I can do is try to do better. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize. I'm just gonna keep doing the next right thing. So I know I'm blabbing on here, but you know, I don't talk to many people, and I feel like I just needed to get my side out. Because oftentimes people don't hear both sides. And that's ignorant. There's always two sides, at least. So, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope God blesses you with abundance. I pray that you all are happy, that all your needs are met. Hug your grandmas, kiss your grandmas, call your grandmas, because there might be a day come when you can't. So, let's hope the other half of this trip is a little better than the first half. I love you guys.